Hey everybody, welcome back to Major League Rips. Got something a little different for you today. If you watched my last video, you saw that I picked up this cello box of 1986 tops, and I'm going to rip this thing open today. No hits in this one, no inserts, just old school baseball cards right here. Not a lot of big rookies here either. Cecil Fielder, Mickey Tettleton, Len Dykstra, Darren Dalton are the big ones. Vince Coleman also in here, stole 100 bases in his rookie year. More valuable cards are really some of the superstar base cards if you can get them high grade. We'll see what condition these are in, but you know, Nolan Ryan, Ryan Sandberg, Pete Rose, even Eric Davis, Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson, those type of players. You can get really nice examples of those cards. They can be valuable here, but this is just kind of fun. There's 792 cards, I think, in this set, so we're not even going to come close to the whole set. But this is a certified, baseball card exchange certified and wrapped box here. I picked up at a card show, and this will be fun. This is probably the oldest product that I've ever unwrapped here, so see what's in here. Yeah, we got these cello packs here, a bunch of them. That's what it looks like. And I picked these up. I am trying to build all the sets. I don't know how far I'm going to go back. I'm in 2020 right now. But I've always just thought these 1986 cards were pretty sharp looking. Some people hate them. I'll tell you what I do hate is the fact that we're going to have to turn them over every other card or something like that. I like this design. I just think it's classic. Black and white border, team name there in the team colors at the top. I think that Teddy might be a rookie card. Cecil Cooper, not Cecil Fielder. Jerry Koosman. He, I think, famously had the rookie card with Nolan Ryan, and there it is. There's a pretty nice example of Nolan Ryan card right there. Centering is not bad. Corners are not bad. It's a nice card. I'm gonna put that one away. Let's go sleeve for now. Hey, there's some bubble gum. Does not smell good. Doesn't smell bad, just doesn't really smell like anything. Tony Gwynn, another superstar of the era there. These cards are in pretty good shape for being almost 30 years old. No, 40, almost 40 years old, Jesus. Lance Parrish there, Jack Clark. Never heard of John Stuper. So there's the first pack we got. I mean, Nolan Ryan and Tony Gwynn, both in the same first pack there. That's kind of cool, you know. All right. Craig Lefferts, I feel like we saw him already. Don Ass? I don't know. Don Mattingly. Hal McRae. Davey Johnson, the manager. Jerry Hairston. There's a Ricky All-Star. There's some more nasty gum. Gary Gaetti, Greg Walker, Walt Hershiser, what a legend. Guy pitched forever and he's awesome. Ken Schramm. Butch Winnegar. There's the Mickey Tettleton rookie card. It just looks kind of like super crooked and stuff, but Throw that in a sleeve here. All right, what do we got here? Luis Aguayo, Ed Vandenberg, Phil Necro. God, that guy lasted forever, right? He was born in 1939. So even at the time this card was made, he was 47. Ron Guidry there. So didn't get really any comments on that last video I posted. I opened the 1986 Topps Traded box. Do you guys have any interest in this stuff? I enjoy ripping it, but I'm not going to make videos if no one cares or no one wants to watch them. Len Barker threw a perfect game for Cleveland. There's Steve Trout. Don Robinson, some chewing gum, Dan Ford, Tim Teufel, Pat. I'll admit most of these guys are before my time. I was born before this set came out, but not long before. Ray Smith. Pete Vukovich. Now he was in Major League, right? He was I have to do a TTM with that. That's pretty awesome. These are just, I don't know, something about these cards, I just think they're beautiful. Got some gum stuck to the back of Mr. Gene Nelson there. Valenzuela. What a legend. Randy Hunt. Karen Gross. If you're wondering what this box cost me, I paid $170 for it. About the going rate. Maybe it goes for a little more on eBay, $180. It's a fun rip. A ton of cards in here. We're 4 deep. So 24 packs, and each pack has, I don't know how many cards, 30 plus cards. So you expect to get most of the set in here. Classic uniform there. I do miss those uniforms. Joe Dessa. Brian Little. John Tudor, All-Star. Lee Smith is a legend right there. Dennis Lamp. Ron Oster, Glenn Wilson. Fred Lynn. A lot of names I've heard of here, but honestly can't tell you a lot about. Other than the superstars, of course. Mookie Wilson. It's a nice Roger Clemens card. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna set that down. Willie McGee. Roger Craig, the manager. Bobby Cox, the manager. What do you think about manager cards? Should they bring back manager cards? Just putting it out there. Tell me what you think about manager cards. Alright, so first pack had Tony Gwynn, Nolan Ryan in it. It's got to be... Yeah, Clemens was pretty young there. Tony Gwynn had to be... He'd been around a couple years at that point. Trevino. There's another one of my guy, Vern Rule. Ken Griffey Sr. Buddy Biancalana. There's Tony. Oh man, Tony La Russa. Mike Gallagher. I think that's a rookie card. Gary Lavelle, Pete Filson, Carlton Fisk, Andre Thunder Thornton. What a card. That's a beautiful card. Born in Tuskegee, Alabama. Man, that's a beautiful card. There's Reggie, one of the nicer cards in there. The corner's a little rough there, but classic Reggie Jackson, already 530 homers at that point in his career. Vida Blue, Rick Honeycutt, Jim Clancy, Ivan DeJesus, Lou Whitaker, Rod Scurry, Mario Soto, Steve Braun, Jerry Roos, Andy McGaffigan, Mark Brown, Glenn Hubbard, John Franco, legend, Mark Kubica, Dickie Knowles, Gary Reedus, there's a lot of cards. This is a solid rip here. Hey, there's a checklist. There's Joe Niekro, Lee Lacy, Bob Baylor, Britt Burns, Luis Aguayo, Puerto Rico, Jesse Barfield, starting to see a decent number of cards that we've already seen once before, so Dave Kingman. Sorry, cut out for a minute there, got interrupted. You didn't miss anything. Bruce Berigny, Rupert Jones, Gene Nelson, Alex Trevino. There's Valenzuela's record breaker card. We got Billy Sample and another Griffey Sr. There's Brett Saberhagen, All-Star. Steve Henderson, not Ricky. Ricky was on the Yankees by this point. Darryl Porter, Steve Lake, Sixto Lezcano, Raleigh Fingers, legend there. 290 ERA through a lot of seasons. Doug Flynn, Gene Mock, guy's a legendary manager. So hit the Nolan Ryan early, still looking for Sandberg, Ricky Henderson. Still looking for those rookies. Darren Dalton, Cecil Fielder. Who's the other one? Len Dykstra. Negro. Eddie Murray. 500 homers and 3,000 hits. Not a lot of guys did that. Bruce Sutter. There's Pete Rose. Yeah, we're looking for the Pete Rose base card still too. There's Kirby Puckett. Definitely a legend. And that is a nice looking card too. I mean, that is clean. Little off center on the back, but the front looks very nice. That's a great example of that card. Charlie Huff. Chris Bando. Andre Dawson. Kurt Bivacqua. Alright, so we're halfway. This is the halfway point of the box here after this pack. There's a lot of baseball cards. You got a big stack going here. Definitely still some cards I'm looking for out of this set. I'm not sure. Steve Lyons. I knew a guy named Steve Lyons. Keith. Not sure what I'm going to do to fill out this set. If I'll buy another one of these boxes. If you want to see another rip of these, just let me know. Fredo Griffin, he's still around, I think, coaching third base for someone. Ernie White, Manny Trillo. Dave Winfield, another legend there. Barry Bonnell, Ed Romero. There's the Len Dykstra rookie card. Not quite in the same. Where'd my sleeves go? Not quite in the amazing condition that Kirby Puckett card's in, but Len Dykstra is a great player. I was looking some of these guys up before I did the rip. He had 40 WAR in his career. Definitely the most WAR of any rookies in this set. Tettleton was probably maybe second. He had 20 something. Cal Ripken All-Star. Haven't seen the Cal Ripken base card yet. There's a Pete Rose. Some kind of Pete Rose mini set in this. Another Jeff Barkley. Could have been your high school history teacher or Major League Baseball player. A lot of these guys kind of have that look to them. Hey, there's a Cecil Fielder rookie card. Let's leave that up, why not? Put it in a case. Those are just good looking cards, man. I don't care what anyone says, those are good looking cards. I'm putting the Tettleton rookie in there too. Those are especially good looking. Black background with the green A's. That is sharp. Sean Dunston. Buddy Bell. Mike Pagliarudo, Julio Cruz, Bob Lillis, Bill Schroeder, Danny Cox, another Phil Negro, Sal Butera. He's a catcher. I wonder if he's related to Drew Butera. Chet Lemon, Paul Molitor, great player. Great player. Great hitter, at least. Dave Johnson. There's Eric Davis. It is a beloved card in this set for whatever reason. At least my third Jeff Barkley card there. Definitely starting to see doubles here. And another Cecil Fielder rookie card. Another Andre Thornton card. Ray Searage, we've got about 3 of his at this point. Another Reggie Jackson. Trying to keep this moving here for you. We're already 20 minutes into 1986 box. This is definitely not everyone's cup of tea. This is not what's going to drive the views on YouTube or anything. But I'm having fun with it. I hope you are. Terry Pendleton. Another Winfield. Another Len Dykstra rookie card. Pretty good shape. Rich Gossage. That black stripe across the top makes these cards real hard to grade. Bobby Ojeda. Donegan, Dick Hauser, Nelson Simmons, Cesar Cedeno, John Russell, Gunn, Dan Quisenberry, Bucky Martinez, another Valenzuela. That's a sharp looking card. Garth York, UL Washington. There's Bruce Bochy as a catcher. Kent Herbeck, Steve Bedrosian. Bob Ojeda went flying there. Seven more packs here. There's John Tudor, the rookie again. Jim Foley, Jim Dwyer, Kurt Kepscher, Bob Gritch, Ramon Romero, Urbano Lugo, Eck. Love me some Eck. Great pitcher. Love the mop. Garvey, Ron Davis, Rob Deere, Mark Bailey, Ozzie Smith. Hall of Famer right there. I know I've passed up a couple other Hall of Famers too, but all right. So we're still looking for a Darren Dalton rookie card. Still looking for a Ricky Henderson base card, Ryan Sandberg base card. Remember some other big names in here. And we won't stop until we find them. Even if it means 20 more Jeff Barkley cards. Bob Gibson, Ed Nunez, Marvel Wayne, Mike Boddicker, Brian Snyder, and Jay Johnstone. Bob Boone. It's a baseball family right there, the Boonies. Bob, Jamie Easterly, Mike Scott, Rookie of the Year? No. He had, what is Mike Scott known for? I'll have to look that up now. Carter. Bobby Valentine. Yeah, I'm not sure I could do a whole other box of these. We'll see how close we got to the complete set here. I have to go out and buy some singles. So be it. But I would just love to pull that Ricky. There's another Pete Rose through the years type of thing. Love to pull that Ricky. I'm trying to speak it into existence here. Would love to pull that Darren Dalton too. It's a Roger McDowell Ricky, in case you're interested in that. All right, down to 3 packs. Sandberg, Ricky Henderson. What's that? We pulled Pete Rose. Darren Dalton. I'm looking for all of these cards here. Ugh, whatever. Another Cecil. This is my 3rd Cecil rookie. Will we get any of those cards we're chasing here at the end? Chasing being used lightly, of course. Danny Heap, Mike Scioscia. Trim. Tony Perez on the back here. Great career there. Razor Shines. Oh, that is a name. Bobby Wine. This is a misnumbered card. It's actually card number 51, but they printed 57 on it. Not that it's worth anything. Rusty Staub. He was the answer to a trivia question. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Can't remember what the question was. Remember the answer, though. How about that? Billy Hatcher, Randy Bush, Greg Walker. Where are my hits? Where are my hits? Another Mick, Ricky. Last pack. It's been fun. I'll say that. It's been fun. Missing a lot of the big names, though. A lot of cards in here. Not to get a lot of the big names. Julio Franco, first we've seen him, he was a shortstop back then. How about that? Who did we drop here? Willie McGee. Yeah. Bert Jacoby. Mike Hargrove playing first base. That's a great card. All right, so there it is. That was a fun rip, I have to say. Maybe not as fun to watch, I don't know. Not a lot of hype here, to be honest, but we got, let's zoom it in for you. 3 of the 4 big rookies. Got a couple Mickey Tettletons, a couple Dykstras, 3 fielders, I think, but 0 Vince Coleman's and 0 Darren Dalton's. We got nice Tony Gwynn and Nolan Ryan cards. No Ricky Henderson, no Ryan Sandberg, no Pete Rose. That's kind of disappointing, but yeah, again, a fun rip here. I don't know, maybe I'll buy another box if I see one for a decent price. Seriously, tell me what you think of this. Tell me if you enjoyed it. Tell me if you'd watch more of these 80s rips. Until next time, thank you all.